Imagine a garden alive with movement. Gentle breezes whisper through delicate blades. Sunlight paints the scene with shifting patterns of light and shadow. This is the magic of ornamental grasses. These versatile plants add a unique dimension to any landscape. They're not just static elements, they're choreographers of movement and texture. Ornamental grasses are a gift to the gardener. They offer low-maintenance beauty throughout the year. From the fresh green shoots of spring to the golden hues of autumn, they provide a constantly evolving spectacle. Their graceful forms and textures add depth and interest to borders, meadows, and even containers. Whether your garden is a sprawling haven or a compact urban oasis, there's an ornamental grass to suit your style. Their adaptability is remarkable, thriving in a range of conditions. Sun or shade, dry soil or moist, there's a grass ready to dance in your garden. This essay will guide you through the world of ornamental grasses. We'll explore different varieties, design tips, planting methods, and care advice. Get ready to be inspired and transform your garden with the captivating beauty of these graceful plants. The world of ornamental grasses is incredibly diverse. Each variety boasts unique characteristics, adding a distinct charm to the garden. Understanding these differences is key to selecting the perfect grasses for your landscape. For a touch of airy elegance, consider featherweed grass, Calamagrostis. Its feathery plumes sway gracefully in the breeze, creating a sense of tranquility. For a bolder statement, opt for pampas grass, Cordaderia celoana. Its towering plumes reaching up to 10 feet tall add architectural drama to any setting. If you're looking for low-maintenance ground cover, consider Japanese forest grass, Hakonekloa. Its cascading foliage forms a lush carpet, suppressing weeds and adding a touch of elegance. For a burst of color, explore varieties like blue oatgrass, Halictotrichon, with its steely blue blades, or purple fountain grass, Pennisetum psittacium rubrum, with its vibrant plumes. When choosing your grasses, consider their mature size and shape. This will help you determine the right placement in your garden. Remember, grasses come in a range of heights, from dwarf varieties perfect for containers to towering giants that make a bold statement. Ornamental grasses are masters of texture, offering a sensory experience that goes beyond visual appeal. Their leaves range from fine and delicate to coarse and architectural. This diversity allows you to create captivating contrasts and harmonies within your garden. For a soft, cloud-like effect, choose grasses with fine hair-like foliage. Feather reed grass and Mexican feather grass, Stipa tenuissima, are excellent choices. Their delicate blades sway gracefully in the breeze, creating a sense of movement and tranquility. For a bolder, more architectural statement, consider grasses with wider, strap-like leaves. New Zealand flax, Phormium, and cordgrass, Spartina, are great examples. Their strong, upright forms add structure and definition to borders and mass plantings. Don't be afraid to mix and match different textures for a dynamic display. Combine fine-textured grasses with bolder companions to create a sense of depth and intrigue. Consider the surrounding plants as well. Grasses can soften the hard edges of paving or walls, creating a more harmonious transition between different elements. Ornamental grasses are not just plants, they are dynamic elements that can transform the feel of your garden. Their movement and form add a unique dimension, creating a sense of drama and intrigue. One effective design technique is to plant grasses in groups or drifts. This creates a sense of rhythm and flow, mimicking their natural growth patterns. Imagine a gentle breeze sweeping across a meadow, creating waves of movement in the grasses. Use grasses to create focal points or accents within your borders. Their distinctive forms and textures draw the eye, adding visual interest to the composition. Consider planting a solitary pampas grass as a dramatic focal point, or using a clump of blue oat grass to add a cool, calming accent. Play with height and shape to create a sense of balance and harmony. Combine tall, upright grasses with shorter, mounding varieties. This contrast in form adds visual interest and prevents the composition from feeling flat. Planting ornamental grasses is a straightforward process. By following a few simple steps, you can ensure their healthy establishment and give them the best start in their new home. First, choose a location that suits the specific needs of your chosen grass variety. Most ornamental grasses thrive in full sun, but some tolerate partial shade. Consider the soil type as well. Grasses are adaptable, but some prefer well-drained soil while others tolerate heavier clay. Dig a hole twice as wide as the root ball of your grass. This will give the roots ample space to spread and establish themselves. Gently remove the grass from its container, taking care not to damage the roots. Place the plant in the hole, ensuring the top of the root ball is level with the surrounding soil. Backfill the hole with soil, firming it gently around the roots. Water thoroughly to settle the soil and eliminate any air pockets. Mulch around the base of the plant with a layer of organic matter, such as bark chippings or compost. This will help retain moisture and suppress weed growth. Ornamental grasses are renowned for their low-maintenance nature. However, a little care goes a long way in ensuring their health and vibrancy. By following a few simple practices, you can enjoy their beauty for years to come. Watering is crucial, especially during the first year after planting. Deep, infrequent watering is best, allowing the soil to dry out slightly between waterings. Once established, most grasses are relatively drought-tolerant. Fertilizing is generally not necessary for established grasses. However, a light application of a balanced fertilizer in spring can boost their growth and vigor. Avoid high nitrogen fertilizers, which can promote excessive leafy growth at the expense of strong roots and winter hardiness. Pruning is essential to maintain the grass's shape and prevent them from becoming overgrown and untidy. Cut back deciduous grasses in late winter or early spring before new growth emerges. Evergreen grasses can be tidied up by combing out dead foliage in spring. One of the most remarkable attributes of ornamental grasses is their year-round appeal. Unlike many flowering perennials that fade after a brief blooming period, grasses offer a constantly evolving spectacle of color, texture, and form. In spring, fresh green shoots emerge from the ground, signaling the start of a new growing season. The foliage unfurls, revealing delicate blades that dance in the breeze. This vibrant green hue brings a sense of renewal and vitality to the garden. As summer progresses, the grasses mature, their foliage deepening in color. Some varieties produce flower plumes, adding a touch of airy elegance to the landscape. These plumes, often in shades of gold, silver, or purple, create a stunning contrast against the green backdrop. Autumn brings a dramatic transformation. The foliage of many grasses transitions to shades of gold, copper, and bronze. The plumes take on a warm, ethereal glow, catching the sunlight and creating a magical ambiance. This autumnal display is a true testament to the beauty of nature's cycle. Section 8. Grasses in harmony, pairing with other plants. Ornamental grasses are incredibly versatile companions in the garden. Their neutral colors and varied textures complement a wide range of flowering perennials, shrubs, and even trees. Consider pairing grasses with plants that have contrasting colors and textures. For example, the feathery plumes of feather reed grass, Calamagrostis ex acutiflora Karl Forster, create a stunning contrast against the bold, daisy-like blooms of coneflowers, Echinacea. Grasses also work beautifully with plants that share similar growing conditions. For a low-maintenance, drought-tolerant border, combine blue grama grass, Bouteloua gracilis, with lavender, lavandula, and Russian sage, Perovskia. Their silver-tinged foliage and purple blooms create a harmonious tapestry of color and texture. Don't be afraid to experiment with different combinations to create unique and visually appealing plantings. Grasses can add height and drama to a mixed border, soften the edges of a pathway, or create a sense of movement and tranquility in a secluded seating area. Section 9. Problem solving, common issues, and solutions. While ornamental grasses are generally low-maintenance plants, they can occasionally encounter issues. Understanding these common problems and their solutions will help you keep your grasses looking their best. One common problem is browning or yellowing foliage. This can be caused by a variety of factors, including overwatering, underwatering, or nutrient deficiency. Check the soil moisture and adjust watering accordingly. If the soil is dry, water deeply. If it is waterlogged, improve drainage or consider relocating the plant. Another issue is flopping or lodging, where the stems of the grass bend or fall over. This can be caused by excessive nitrogen fertilization, overcrowding, or heavy rainfall. Reduce nitrogen applications, divide overcrowded clumps, and stake taller varieties if necessary. Pests and diseases are relatively rare in ornamental grasses. However, aphids, spider mites, and fungal diseases can occasionally occur. Monitor your plants regularly for signs of infestation or disease and treat promptly with insecticidal soap or fungicide if necessary. Section 10. Bringing the outdoors in, using grasses in cut flower arrangements. The beauty of ornamental grasses extends beyond the garden. Their graceful forms and intriguing textures make them perfect additions to cut flower arrangements, bringing a touch of the outdoors into your home. When selecting grasses for cutting, choose stems that are fully mature but not yet shedding pollen. Cut the stems early in the morning or late in the evening when the plants are most hydrated. Remove any leaves that would fall below the waterline in your vase. Grasses can be used fresh or dried in arrangements. To dry grasses, hang them upside down in a well-ventilated dark location for several weeks. Once dry, the grasses will retain their color and shape for months, adding a touch of rustic charm to your home. Experiment with different grasses and flowers to create unique and eye-catching arrangements. The feathery plumes of pampas grass, Cortaderia celoana, add drama and height, while the delicate seed heads of bunny-tails grass, Vigorous ovatus, bring a touch of whimsy. Section 11. Conclusion. Embrace the grace of ornamental grasses. Ornamental grasses offer a unique blend of beauty, versatility, and low-maintenance appeal. Their graceful forms, captivating textures, and year-round interest make them invaluable additions to any landscape. From the delicate sway of feather reed grass to the architectural drama of pampas grass, there's an ornamental grass to suit every style and garden size. Whether you're looking to add movement and texture to your borders, create a meadow-like effect, or simply enjoy their enduring beauty, these versatile plants will not disappoint. Start by selecting a few varieties that appeal to you, and experiment with different planting combinations. Don't be afraid to play with height, texture, and color to create a dynamic and visually appealing display. Embrace the grace of ornamental grasses and watch as they transform your garden into a haven of movement, texture, and year-round beauty.